Hello and welcome to BloombergQuint. You're joining in this special broadcast after the Reserve Bank of India announced that it is going to supersede the boards of SREI Infrastructure Finance Limited as well as SREI Equipment Finance Limited as part of its regulatory powers under the Banking and Regulation Act. Now, BloombergQuint had reported earlier on Monday that the Reserve Bank is mulling such a move. It is actually preparing for this move. As part of this entire process, the Reserve Bank of India is going to supersede the board and appoint an administrator for both companies. This one person who's going to be managing the affairs of the companies for the foreseeable future is Rajneesh Sharma, who's a former chief general manager at Bank of Baroda and has been the chair of the lenders committee, which has been managing the resolution process at SREI Group companies. Now, remember that it's been nearly a year since the bankers have started this entire process of trying to resolve the stress in SREI Group, especially both these lending arms. Essentially, these lending arms have had to extend moratoriums to their borrowers, but they were not provided moratorium by their own lenders. And that's why there was a cash flow mismatch, according to the company. And they've been trying to address it through a resolution scheme, which was filed before the National Company Law Tribunal. This scheme allows the company to defer the payments to banks, loans, as well as the NCDs over a number of years. And then bankers would eventually recover 100% of their money, including the principal as well as interest. That is what the promoters have been saying. But lenders have not been agreeing to this plan at all. There is also a process of finding a buyer who's going to take over majority equity into SREI Equipment Finance, which is still yet to lead to some kind of a solid result. And therefore, the RBI was forced to take this move. Now, SREI Group is the second such instance where the Reserve Bank of India has had to invoke these powers, supersede the board and appoint an administrator. As part of its statement on Monday, the Reserve Bank said that it also intends to initiate insolvency proceedings against these two companies because that is the process that needs to be followed. Of course, this is only the first step in the entire resolution process. There's still a committee of creditors has to be formed. Then after that, you have to figure out buyers for the company, a resolution plan which is agreeable to the majority of the lenders need to be finalized upon, and only then can you say that the resolution process is completed. So this is still going to be a bit of a long-drawn process. Remember, DHFL went under this process in November of 2019, and it was resolved only in September 2021. Albeit there was a global pandemic in the middle, which caused a lot of delay. But we need to watch what happens with SREI Group companies. That's something that we will be closely watching at BloombergQuint and bringing to you as quickly as we know. Thank you so much for watching, and do continue to log into BloombergQuint.com.